So we are back, and we are back in our kingdom. Where we had left off, or where I left off, we had just completed Mr. Merrick's general goods store. And I really haven't been on in quite some time in the game. Uh, but before I had logged off last time for the recording session, I did do quite a bit of things around the area. I'm gonna show you guys in just a second. As you can see right there, that's part of it. But I also did manage, or I also did, like, I really did not like doing this, but I did cheat in some of the trees or the saplings that I can't get since I really didn't install this mod before I built or pretty much created the seed for our world. So I kind of cheated in the new trees that I have, which I'm going to be using today. Because today, what I was planning on doing was making a small little park across from the bakery and the general goods store. I'm gonna show you guys what I've done so far, but I wanted to use I think it's the white cherry saplings. And there's, I think, another one, I think. Yeah, pink cherry saplings. So we have two types of cherry saplings that we can use. I grabbed two of each since the chances of getting more saplings from these two is better than just spawning in a big 64 stack of saplings, because that seems a little bit extreme. So that's what I stuck with, only two of each. If I want more saplings, I can cut the trees down and get more saplings that way, which I'm probably gonna end up doing. I did also play around with some of the saplings, and there's two, I think, that I will never ever use. I think it's the sacred oak saplings, and there's magic sapling. I think it's these two that are pretty much I'm not gonna use, because one of those turns into a ginormous tree. It's really big, and I didn't like that at all, so it's one of those ones that I'm not gonna use at all. And if I do, it's gonna be like a very specific location for it. So I'm gonna just do that. I also need to. I don't have many tools left, it seems. Okay, so we're gonna be making some more iron tools so that we can use, because we're gonna need some sand, and I have some sand, but not a whole lot of it. So we're gonna have to go grab some of that as well. Let me make some more shovels to use. What else do we need? I think that, well, do we have axes? Let me see if I have any axes. Yes, I do. Let me grab two of these, just to be safe, because I might need them to cut down these trees for more saplings. But yeah, that should be everything that I need. Let me see if I have more sand. I know that's one thing I don't really have a whole lot of, is sand. Which I wonder if I can turn limestone into sand, since you can turn sand into limestone apparently. Um, can we limestone? No, it doesn't seem like that's gonna work. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna have to go grab some more sands. And I also I'm gonna need some stones to make uh, some bridging, because I'm gonna be making some bridges today in the little park. That is not what I wanted to do. That is not what I wanted to do. I just wasted a bunch of iron. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Why did I click on that so much? No. Well, at least we have quite a bit of chisels, which we probably are going to be using all these chisels, but I didn't mean to make that many. I feel like that's a waste now, but Let me grab some more sticks if I have some more sticks. Yes, I do. We have the sand. We don't need limestone, so we can put that back in storage. And it seems to be nighttime. So let me go to sleep and head out first thing in the morning. Okay, let's head out. And let's work on our... Oh, and there's one thing I did want to show you guys before I leave. I got a new skin. As you can see, that's my new skin. If you're wondering what it is, it's a kimono for men. It's kind of like a Japanese like robe set. It looks really cool. I like it. It's what I made it myself, so it's not gonna be the greatest, skin in the world. But I think it was time for us to pretty much leave the scientist history in our life in the past and move on. So I just went ahead and made a kimono for ourselves. The blue is the coat and the pants. The little light gray parts are around the waist are the wrinkles, and the black is the belt. So yeah, that's it. It's not, like I said, it's not the greatest. I'm not a skin person that knows how to make skins professionally. It's just something I wanted to do and change it up since we are in a new world, in a new kingdom that we're gonna be making. So I just decided that I just make a new skin. So, but yeah, and that was it. So first things first, I'm gonna show you guys what I've done. I did change all the walls, as you can see, and into hedges because I feel like it looks much nicer and cleaner with hedges. I did put a bench here alongside of a little small fountain that I made. I like it. It looks different because it was so barren over here near the side. I haven't gotten to back here yet since I'm not really working in the back just yet. And I didn't finish this side right here yet either. But as far as this goes, you can see what I've done. Just made it a little bit nicer. I also planted a tree right here, so it wasn't look too barren as well. I will get rid of this pond actually, which I don't have any dirt. Also, let me get my armor, and we have that tree that's been there, and that's pretty much it. I didn't do anything up there either. Head to the skeleton area, since we're not going to be working over there just yet as well. But you can see that I just took all the walls. I still got to do this side, but I'm not in no rush to get that done. I could just knock that out whenever I'm not recording. And this is what I want to show you guys. The little park that's going to be our little base. Or not our little base, a little park. It's going to be pretty much a water. What I was going for is kind of like a Japanese theme garden. So we can have very small bridges. We can have little islands of sand and put little cherry blossoms and stuff. But I came across this. I was thinking about not keeping this here. I was either thinking about pushing it back some, or just getting rid of the railroad entirely for now. And I might eventually just move the railroad somewhere else. I might do it from the top up here, and it comes down like a bridge to wherever I need it to go. So I might end up just knocking this out of the way and just not having here, and then just keep putting more sand because I kind of like the way that looked. Which actually, let's do that. I'm gonna change up the railroad eventually because I really do want to get into like the railroad stuff since it's gonna be helpful transporting stuff, especially if I can go make like a path or make a tunnel and use railroads to pretty much haul everything from downstairs all the way to my base. Kind of like a chest with a little engine in the back, I think. And I can send it on its way to the base, and I don't have to carry as much stuff on me back, which then I can just carry all the goodies. So we can just do that instead. So let me just close this in. I might have to come down here one day and grab all this, but I might just end up forgetting. I mean, it's just a nice little underground pathway, so I can just pretty much just leave it. So like I said, I'm not in a rush to get that covered in, since you really won't tell or see it. just the part that you can see, I will, I guess you can see I'm covering it up. And we don't need this anymore as well, so we might just leave that though, which is not too bad. It looks pretty decent. And I will knock this. I don't need that. I gotta leave that because that's the little canal. And we didn't grab any of the... No, we didn't. So I'm gonna have to go... Just for now, I'll use the dirt. I'll change that though. Don't worry. And we're gonna pretty much grab these and probably store this. So that I can push this back. I might do 2 more. I'm gonna push it back 2 more, I'm guessing. And that should give me a bigger area to work with. Because I really want it to look really nice. Since it's right at the pretty much front of the castle. So I really can't have a little park that looks really bad and undone. Because that would be no fun. And when people come, you know, and when they come to visit, you know, the first thing they're going to see is the big castle. And then they could see the little park where they can come in and just relax and just enjoy the area. Especially when you have those Japanese little saplings. That's gonna look really nice. I kind of have an idea how I'm gonna do it, so I'm hoping you guys like it as well. I kind of want to take my time with this one. I don't want to rush this little small park. Not that I was rushing the general goods store or the bakery. I just want it to look really nice. As I said, it needs to be perfect. And the only issue is I don't think I have any bushes that I can use. I think there are bushes that you can spawn in like these right here, but I really don't want to spawn in, and these don't grow. Like, you can't make seeds, which kind of sucks because I could really go for some seeds for that. Because what I might end up doing, I might just spawn these stuff in. Not that I'm very happy and pleased about that, but I really don't have any other option in terms of what I can grab or not. So we shall see, though. We shall see. If it's too barren, I will end up doing that. But if I can work around with these two trees, maybe some grass, I should be okay. What else do we need before we head out? We can probably grab some wood. We can go with some birch. Birch would be kind of nice. We have some birch where we can make like the bridges. What else do we need before we head out? Oh, the buckets. We need some buckets to refill that water or fix the currents. And I think that's it. So let's fix the currents first. It took me a while to actually dig up all of this and fill it up with water. Well, actually, digging it up was the hardest part. Filling it up with water was really not that bad, actually. If you can put like the water on certain areas, like you can get like this. You can see where the water just levels itself out. And there you go. That was that. Alright, so we don't need the bucket anymore. Now the big question is, where am I gonna do this? I kind of want to do it in the intersection right here, so that you can either turn here, which people really ain't gonna have much business coming in this direction. And they can either go straight to the castle, or straight to more businesses and local stores, or cross the little bridge for the little park, which is actually what I'm gonna do. I think I have a crafting bench here, so let me grab some of this. 6 should be enough. Yes, okay. And what we're gonna put here is I kind of wanted to also do sand all around the area, but I feel like that might be too much, and this needs to go. Seems like this is stone, and I don't want stone I want everything to be nice and green underneath it, like the grass is growing. I don't want anything to be ruining the feel of the little area. So let me grab all this stone real quick. And it's also starting to become night, so I might have to head home. Let's head home actually. I really don't want anything to spawn in on me right now. I just don't, especially those green guys. I mean, it's not that I have anything there yet. It's just the open, watery pool. But I don't want to have a hole that I gotta fill in and put more water back in, and it's no fun when you have to rebuild something because something that blew it up for no reason, just because it can blow it up. So let me go to bed real quick. There we go. And okay, let's head out and continue building the park. This is gonna look so much nicer though, because you guys probably noticed that I'm really only building on this side of the main walkway. You know, they got the bakery, the general goods store, which I had to do the roof on that as well. And then we have our storage and working facility in the back. So we really need something here to fill in so that it's not, like I said, too barren and too crappy looking. That's why I was doing this little park so that it looks really nice. And like I said, it's not too barren. The plans after this is after I finish this little park, what I plan on doing is probably just doing some touch-ups, like I said, the roof on the general goods store, the second floor of my building facility, because I really want to have more room. I'm really running out of like room for storage, believe it or not. So I'm gonna have to make a second, story of that. And I kind of want to start working on the castle. I want to have something for ourselves because it seems like we're spending so much time in this little area. I want to be able to go to the castle, like at least start getting the foundation for it. So what I'm gonna probably do is knock down or lower everything to where I wanted it to be, and I'll start measuring the area and laying out kind of like the foundation on how I'm gonna make it. So it's gonna look nice. I have big plans for our little kingdom, but we don't have much time. So what I'm gonna do, you can also see where I made it fall, kind of like a little waterfall. Let me show you guys. Because what I'm gonna do is probably make a little bridge that comes out and it turns and it goes that way, so you can see a little waterfall and see the squids and stuff. Which I'm gonna have to go actually down here and fix this. As you can see, that's where I mined up some of the clay that I used for the good stores. You know, the flooring in the general good store. But let's carry on. Let's see. So people are gonna come in through this. We're gonna have. What we actually need to have is a crafting bench out here. So that I don't have to keep running into the good store. There we go. Let's see. What I was thinking about using half blocks, but the issue with half blocks is that it'll probably choke up the water. Well, or not. I might stick with that. Actually, let's do that. I'll use half blocks. Or I could use regular blocks right here, like wooden blocks, so that when you come in, you have this wooden, bridge feeling to it. Let me see if I can get this. Like so. Yeah, so we're gonna go a bridge that goes straight out. In the center, it's gonna be like the main area where you sit down. We have the cherry blossoms. The outside's gonna be little catwalks where small little islands with bushes and flowers. It's gonna be walking around more cherry blossoms and all the way down here, and we're gonna have the bridge that comes out, walks around, and it comes back to the main island. So let's do that. Let's try that and see if that looks good. Yeah, I might have to just leave it like this. Which the only issue is I don't have many birch wood planks, so I have to be very careful with how much we use? Okay. And right here would pretty much be the main island. So this is where I would switch over to the sand. And make kind of like a... I don't want to make a square, so let's kind of make a big circle. I'll show you guys what I mean by a big circle in Minecraft, which is kind of funny. Although we might run out of sand before I even do that, so we... Okay. And... yeah, we're gonna have to go look for some more sand. But... what I'm gonna do is probably make a little circle all the way around here. This is gonna be the main island when you can come in. Might have cherry blossoms on each side. Then we have the bridge that comes out, which walks along this, which I might break, like, destroy that as well and put more water there. I kind of want to leave this. I want to leave this hill that leads to the cliff. I could probably make a tunnel. A nice little clean tunnel that comes out right here. And it's gonna look nice. It looks barren still, like I said. But once you start putting the trees in, you'll start seeing the cherry blossoms. It's gonna look very nice. Now the only issue is I'm gonna have to look for some sand, and there's not much sand around here. I mean, I could see some on the map, but I don't have like a beach area where I can get massive amounts of sand. So, like this little island up ahead, or this little, I guess it's kind of like a little lake. They have quite a bit of sand, so let me go grab some of that. And I don't have much dirt. I should have brought some dirt to fill that in, but I'm sure I'll eventually get to this side over here and I'll fix it. But for now, we're just gonna go grab the sand from this, because it looks like the biggest little area with the sand, it seems. Yeah, okay. So let's grab, hopefully there's enough. It should be enough. It looks like there's plenty enough in here to take home that we can use. As long as we don't run out and have to look desperately for sand, which I don't want to do, we should be okay. There's also clay right there, which I might, well, I don't know. It takes too much backspace. I might just leave that there for now. I just remember that there's clay over here. If I ever need to do more bricks, which I will end up using if we start constructing our castle. Okay. Let me grab this. I might fix the water because I don't want to have it really bad currents and stuff. Okay, perfect, perfect. Oh yeah, I think, yeah, we should have plenty enough. It seems like we already have one stack. And we're building another stack, so we should have plenty of it. Alright, I could probably dig this down here too, but I might just leave that there for now. Did I think I brought my bucket, did we? Yes, we did. Oh, we have plenty of sand. Alright. Let me fill this in over here. Is that filling in it? A little bit more, and that should fix the current. Perfect. All right, so let's head back before it gets too dark. It seems like it's already getting a little late. Luckily, like I said, we're not really too far away. We can see our kingdom. It's gonna look pretty cool once we start building we have a lot of buildings everywhere. You see a nice lit up area where, you know, civilization is at. That's gonna look really cool. Can't wait for that. But we have a lot of work to do before we can get to that point. So, let's head home. Let's clear our bags of stuff that we don't need for now. And we should be okay. We don't need cobblestone stairs, so let's put that back in here. And we don't have more birch wood, so might have to go cut down some birch wood trees. I have a lot of oak wood, but really not useful since I'm not using it, so that's kind of useless. Yeah, okay. What else do we need? Oh, I was gonna use, what is it? Bones to make the saplings grow, but it doesn't work. I experimented with it, and bone meal does not, like, work on the saplings, the new saplings from the mod, since for some reason it just doesn't let me use it. Or if I use it, it looks like it did work, but it doesn't make the tree grow instantly. So it kind of sucks, but I have to let it naturally grow, which, you know, I mean, it's not a bad thing. So, it's almost time for bed, and let me eat something before I do go to bed. Okay. Our armor is still pretty good. Cobblestone we'll keep with us just in case. We have plenty of sand now. We have 2.5 stacks, which is quite a bit actually. I don't think I'm gonna be using all of that. So, alright. So let's head out and let's continue on our little park. What I need is, well, yeah, you know what? 5 dirt should be enough. Because what I was planning on doing, because I think you can't plant saplings on sand, so I need dirt, which I'm gonna be placing around. You will see what I mean by that. Okay, so this will be the